Welcome to the Purple Positivity Podcast for May. No, it's not May anymore. Shit, it is June the 1st. Woo! 2018. Holy shit, we're halfway through the year, almost. Check back with me on July the 1st and then I can go, oh yes, we're halfway through the year, because Becca is bad at math. Oh my gosh, wow. I am your host, the amazingly adorable and very easily distracted Rebecca Thistle, podcasting to you live-ish from my kitchen/dining room table in my apartment, which I call Jeffrey Thistlework. Yes! So, I have a story to tell. Oh, yes, I do. But in order to tell it, I have to go back to Wednesday. For whatever insane reason, I left my douche flute at home. What's a douche flute, Becca? That's what I call... Actually, that's what my friend Jessica calls my vape. Well, any vape, really. And I'm one of these people that I'm like, you know what? You want to give a negative label to something? I'm going to take it on, and I'm going to say it's awesome. So, I left my douche flute at home on Wednesday, and I didn't realize I did until I was on the bus to work, and I went, oh no, what do I do? And I went, nope, you know what? I can go a day without it. So, it was a really difficult day. Amongst other things, I fell to the communists, and if you don't understand what that means, that's okay. Just let it go. I really don't want to explain right now. And so I was just like, ugh. By the end of the day, I was just like, ugh. And so then I met somebody on a dating site I'm on right now, and he's kind of sort of really awesome, and we ended up talking a lot, and I ended up not sleeping hardly at all because I was so happy. So yesterday, I was happy, and I was like thinking clearly somehow, because I know how, because I'm ADD, and the ADD brain functions at optimum levels when it's happy. So I'm getting ready for work, and I put my douche flute in my pocket, because I was like, I'm not gonna forget it today. I'm not making that mistake twice. Except then I did. So thankfully I realized it at the bus stop. So I get to the bus stop and I go, oh shit, where's my douche flute? And I was like, I am not going another day without my vape. Don't judge me. Hashtag don't judge me. So I charged back to the house, or the apartment, and grabbed my douche flute, by which point I've missed the bus. So I went, I'll take an Uber. Now, that is a long-winded way of me saying that shit happens for a fucking reason. So, the driver I've had before. If I remember properly, which I might not, and so if she's listening to this, I'm sorry. I think her name's Carolyn. So I get in the car, and she's bumping nerdcore hip-hop. Well, I say bumping, it's not like, major bassage, but, she's listening to nerdcore hip-hop, and I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome. And we get to talking, and she says, yeah, I've been listening to nerdcore hip-hop because you turned me onto it the last time you drove me there, one of the times that you drove me there. I was like, wow, people remember me. Yes. And then we continued talking, and she was sharing a little bit, I mean, not major details, but a little bit about her struggles as of late, and I shared a little bit of my struggles with her, and I told her that I do this podcast, and she went, oh, wow, that sounds really cool. I said, oh yeah, it's available on iTunes and Google Play, and she says, can you text me that? And so I, pull out my phone, and I it took me forever because blind-ish. But I send her the name of the show, and then I pull up my Spreaker app, and I grab the link, and I send her the link as well to the Spreaker page. And so, hopefully she's listening to this. Hi! But that sort of shit just, like, makes my day. You know? And the reason that I want to talk about that is, you know, I don't have a specific episode of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt in mind today. Partially because I just finished the first part of the 4th season on Netflix, and so I'm still sort of like, what's going on here? But partially because I think this is a consistent theme in the show. And that is that oftentimes when you're quirky and adorkable and, you know, and you're just trying to help the world and be a bright light in it, you know, a bright light in a dark world, sometimes you don't always see the difference that you're making. I mean, you consistently see this on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Is Kimmy puts forth a lot of effort to try and make people feel better, to try and help them through their problems, to try and fix their problems. And she wants to do good in the world, but there are so many times where she has, like, these reality checks where she just goes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fudging matter. Because she doesn't cuss like a sailor like I do, right? and she starts feeling hopeless, and then she inevitably is proven wrong, that she is having an impact. One thing that I'm thinking of in particular is in season 4, at the end of season, not 4, 3, at the end of season 3, she's, spoilers, okay, just saying, at the end of season 3, she has flunked out of Columbia. She's been turned down for her lifelong dream of being a crossing guard, because ridiculousness, right? And, I mean, she's feeling really bad, and she feels like there's nothing I can do in this world. And then out of nowhere, one of her former classmates from Columbia hunts her down with the help of Lillian and much hilarity, and offers her a really good job with his startup because she has social skills. He says, I forget exactly everything he says, but he says, you remembered my name, you remembered me, you talked to me, you have this level of emotional intelligence that I don't have, so I need you to interact with all the people, because I don't do people, essentially. And Kimmy realizes that, you know, yeah, in fact, she does matter. She does have a place. That maybe most of the world can't appreciate her weirdness, but there's someone out there who will. And who does. And it's just a matter of getting through, you know? And I think that's the lesson that I'm learning in life right now. Is I am who I am. I mean, it's not like I can't change. It's not like I'm not working on changing a lot of things in my life. But I am who I am. You know, I'm this socially awkward, strange person. I jokingly say, well, only half jokingly actually, say that my development of social skills stopped at age 13. Because I do not know how to function socially as an adult in so many situations. And I mean, I've been going through some stuff in my social life, both platonically and romantically, where I'm just realizing, you know, human mating habits are stupid, you know? It's just like, ah! And so this guy that I met on Wednesday, I bet you he's listening to this too. This guy that I met Wednesday, we were talking last night, like really late into the night. And his sister kept making fun of him because he was acting like a teenager. And I'm sitting there going, oh my god, I'm acting like a teenager. My coworkers make fun of me for acting like a teenager. Because, like, somewhere in my head, it's like, this is how far it goes, because I am still a 13-year-old girl. Bada bing, bada boom, you know? But that's the thing, though. Like, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything. I don't know where it's going to go with this guy. Oh, I haven't come up with a nickname yet. Like, I've got to come up with a nickname. We're hanging out today, so, you know. I'll come up with something then. It'll be great. But, you know, but wherever it goes, I have found somebody who gets who I am and who appreciates who I am and appreciates where I am in my life and understands it and doesn't judge me for it, I hope. And, you know, and so I'm having a greater impact than I realize, you know. Case in point, Carolyn, my Uber driver yesterday, just like, I mean, for her to be bumping nerdcore hip-hop because of something I said however long ago, like, that is awesome. Like, I'm having more of an impact than I realize. Maybe it's not this huge impact, this huge world-changing, earth-shattering, internet-breaking impact, but I'm having a small impact, and that's enough, you know? That's enough to turn my life around, to turn my mood around, to turn things into my favor. I don't know how, I don't know when, I just know that. So that's my Kim-spiration, is that I take from the overall show. Because, again, I'm, you know, not really, I'm not really sure what episode to specifically target today. Is that everybody has their place. It's just a matter of finding it. You know, I mean, we can sit here and say, oh, it's not fair that there are some people who always know where they belong, who always fit in, who always... That doesn't matter. They're